Hey there viewers, my name's Torinski and welcome back to another DCSS Sunday. Today we're of course jumping right back into the usual routine, trying to get a win with every DD in the game, and where we last left off, we've been doing fairly well on our Uskayaw run, having a lot of fun with our Vinestalker buddy, I think named Venus Flytrap. Kind of forgetting at the moment here, but regardless, things were going smoothly, so hopefully we can continue that good fortune today. But of course, who knows what the dungeon has in store, so without further ado, let's get ready to jump right back into it, shall we? So here we were in vaults, looking pretty good, solid resistances across the board here, fairly decent defensive stats in general as well, especially thanks to our +5 armor here, so things are looking pretty fantastic. Hey Dooley, Sunday, am I doing the 0.3 tournament or 0.30 tournament? You know, I haven't been keeping track of it, but I'm pretty sure I will be, at least trying to get a bit of time in, maybe put a team together. When exactly does the tournament start? Again, I've been a bit out of the loop here, pretty busy in my personal life, but things always go smoothly with Vinestalkers until they don't. Isn't that the truth? Really with all characters, but especially Vinestalkers. But okie dokie, first and foremost. Oh, May 5th. Wait, so it has started? Well, I'm definitely behind on the times. Maybe we'll try and fit one in. They usually run for a couple weeks, week and a half, couple weeks, through May 21st. Okay, so still some time for sure. Maybe we'll have to see if I can get some extra time. We'll see. Again, things have been very busy. If not, I fit it in like next Sunday. I kind of want to keep the series going here. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully I can squeeze in some time, maybe a bonus stream. We can put that together. Maybe this time, since I'm not at all prepared, we can put together a team on the day of. Anyone who drops into chat and wants to join in can do so until our slots are full at least. But as for good old Venus here, one thing I wanted to do right off the bat is after last week, we raided over to Wizard, we were talking about quick blades versus rapiers. And a quick rapier of speed is potentially actually our best option for the future here. Pretty much, or it is as fast as a quick blade, a base quick blade. And the higher base damage means that it scales quite a bit nicer off of dex and skill. So potentially we'll keep going on with this. We're currently still a little bit slow here. I'm guessing that's due to our shield. Maybe our armor a bit. I didn't actually realize. I thought we were sitting pretty at min delay here. Maybe, just maybe, we'll throw shields on here, train it up just a wee bit, see if that helps out just a smidge. But in mind of keeping with the rapier here, potentially we're just going to enchant right off the bat here and see how that goes. I'll regret this if I get like a very fantastic brand, a quick blade of speed maybe, could be nice. But I think we'll be pretty happy with that. It'll keep us nice and strong for the time being. So let's continue jumping through vaults here, shall we? And see how everything goes. Okay, can definitely come in here against our icy pal. That is fantastic. Let's get that mouse out of there as well, shall we? And hello all my new friends. Come one, come all. And let's see if we can get to the paralysis in good time. Fantastic. Able to take on pretty much anything. And oh me oh my, the fun just continues. Hello my friends. Stab, stab, stab. Man, Uskayaw is a sweet god to have for sure. Fantastic stuff. Just getting dance solo stuns all over the place. You do just love to see it. A potion of haste is fantastic as well. Definitely be grabbing that bad boy. Ooh, a bone dragon. 30 damage, claw for 20, and trample for another 20. You could definitely hit pretty hard, my friend. Hopefully we're able to avoid the worst of it, at least until we get that dance solo, and we do in fact manage to do so. So going smoothly so far still. Of course, our anti-magic bite is extremely helpful against all sorts of enemies here. If we can clog up the doorway real quick, fantastic. Get stabs off on the rest of you bad boys. Should not have let myself get surrounded by the trolls. That was potentially a terrible mistake on my part, but not the end of the world here. Always bittersweet to see the heal wounds potions on your vine stalkers, of course, but not too shabby so far. Yeah, as long as we can at least start the encounter against the Convokers in good time, or magic or anti-magic bite, we'll make short work of them without letting any new friends come join the fray, so that's always fantastic. Man, that's so satisfying every single time. I think after this run I might be a new convert over to the Uskayaw way of life. It is just so satisfying. It's the equivalent of when you learn like ignition on a caster, but for stabbers instead. So beautiful stuff here. Ooh, here coins being counted, so we have a bazaar somewhere on the floor here. Looks like it's very far away from this stairwell, but I'm guessing this is it over here. So if we just hopefully get down there on the second try, fantastic. Again, not great being surrounded by all our new friends, but as long as we can get that solo off, we're not going to be in too bad of a shape. And let us drop some of our additional items here, just so we for sure have enough room to buy everything we could possibly want. How are we doing for money in general here? Almost 4,000 gold. Not too shabby whatsoever. And let's take a look. Nothing in the first weapon shop. Armor, we could buy this spiked ringmail. In fact, I probably will just to see what it does. Another +5 armor, this time with harm on it, which is slightly terrifying. Not sure how to feel about that one. I guess we could potentially argue for protection from cold, but it's not super necessary. Where are we getting our cold resistance from at the moment here? Because we do have 1 pip of that. Oh, our shield. Would you look at that? It's right there in front of me. I mean, we will probably want to switch out that ego for a different shield at some point down the road. I take a quick peek. What have we left behind here? Oh right, our Octopus King ring that I just dropped. So no, I don't think we'll be buying anything from that shop either. It's our last chance here. Unfortunately, wasn't our last chance first and foremost, but unfortunately still not too much going on here. I'll buy Lig and Mutation just because it's nice to have additional sets of those. I guess Ambrosia we've been using a decent amount here as well, since it does a pretty fantastic job with our innate Guardian Spirit ability. So not the best bazaar we could have possibly hoped for, but still can't complain too much. Not too shabby. Protection from fire in this other rapier. I think it's about time we left that rapier behind. And let's just get right back into it, shall we? Not too shabby. Definitely would like to not get too frozen, so let's back off so that we only have 1 wall next to us. There we go, a little bit safer for making our way through that encounter. And otherwise, things still going exceptionally smoothly at the end of the day here. Love to see our reflection brand from our amulet doing some good work against our Vault Sentinel friend down below. And not too shabby. A bunch of mighted orcs can get scary real fast. So let's kind of chunk through these bad boys in a decent order here, shall we? Or, you know, just stab one and get the pain bond to murder basically everything in the room. That works too. Thank you, DCSS. Appreciate it. And good stuff. Starting to take a bit more damage in this encounter, and I didn't even actually see the Convoker sitting on the back line, so they very easily could have called in some friends, and I would have regretted our Cavalier attitude during the encounter. But fortunately, they do not do so, and we're going to make our way through here with relative ease, just blitzing our way along vaults without a care in the world. Fantastic stuff. Oh, hello, Asterion. Ooh, and quite a few orc friends. Well, hello, hello. This is where I was debating actually kind of getting out of the encounter, but I guess the tides turn fairly quickly because it went from being a sketchy scenario to no problem whatsoever in a blink of an eye there. So that is absolutely fantastic. And we'll hopefully be able to finish off the rest of this floor without too much of a worry here. Beautiful stuff. Hey Railbird, we were just talking about that earlier this stream, and I was actually completely unaware that there was a tournament going on. So, not today. We're going to continue regularly scheduled programming for the time being here, but I am, now that I've been made aware of it, going to try to see if I can find some extra time to get on over the course of the next couple weeks here and try to get a couple of tournament games in. Guess that also means that Point 30 is just about ready to release because they usually release tournaments. Maybe it already has. Again, been super out of the loop here, so I appreciate all of you bringing it to my attention because I do always enjoy those. Just unfortunately never get quite as much time as I would like. I mean, for those who have been playing on Trunk, what are some of the favorite features from this upcoming version? Is there any standout addition that has people excited to see it hit the main build here? Hello, my friends. Okay, and this time the Convoker is going to get it off. Unfortunately, we don't have any Quicksilver, so we can't do anything sneaky in that regard to try and take care of all of our new friends. But not the end of the world whatsoever. We do alright when it comes to taking care of groups, so not a problem here. Cuter frog tiles? Ooh, okay. And here I thought I wouldn't be jumping out of my seat to immediately upgrade, but now I'm ashamed that we're not already upgraded for today's stream. You mean we could have cuter frog tiles today? I guess the flip side of that is... Hello, Boris. Flip side of that is that we've already gone through our most frog-infested floors, so maybe we wouldn't get to fully appreciate the majesty of the new tiles. Yeah, Point 30 is the new stable release now. Oh wow, and Sky Shark's our new monster in lair. Oh my gosh, Shark Tornado is invading into DCSS. Love to hear it. Don't love the heavy brand? Oh right, attacks a bit slower but hits harder. Is that how the heavy brand works? I heard about it a long while back when it was first being tested out in Trunk. But very interesting. Sky Sharks go berserk upon the taste of blood. Oh, that's really fantastic. And yeah, that's the heavy brand. Oh, yeah, very interesting. Not sure how I feel about that. I generally like good defenses, and I like attacking quickly. There's something innately fun about that in my mind. I guess unless I'm a ranger character, because I love me some triple crossbow action. But I think with the appearance of Boris, we might just head out of vaults for now. There's no real need to clear vaults 4 unless we absolutely have to. And that means we can instead, I guess, maybe pivot over to depths and see how things are looking over on that side. At some point here, we're going to have to decide on where we're going to want to go for the third rune. I think we'd actually do okay in the Abyss with our little bit of stealth mixed with our ability to sustain through fights and attack large groups of enemies. Probably will go fairly smoothly. Hero's trying to get to min delays, so heavy breaks that. Fair enough. I guess so. Is it more of a personal dislike of the brand, or how powerful is it? Is it fairly balanced? Oh my gosh, stone giants galore just hanging out on the entire floor here, as well as another vampire pal. Hello there, my friend. Should be a little more cautious when we're under the effects of halved willpower here, but fortunately doesn't seem like the end of the world, at least for the moment. a bunch of Spriggan friends. I mean, Uskayaw is super powerful against all our Spriggan pals there. As soon as we put them to sleep with our dance solo, we get free hits on a normally annoyingly evasive enemy, so that is just fantastic stuff. Hello, my Untrill friend. Didn't last very long there. There's also a new background, Reaver. Reaver. Is this a return of an old background? But Reaver warrior mages, primarily focused on melee combat, but with situational conjurations for tough situations. They begin with 2 new spells, Kiss of Death and Momentum Strike, as well as a revised version of the Hailstorm spell. Interesting, I'll have to look into that. I feel like, am I losing my mind here? Were Reavers around back in the day? And this is a re-edition of them with a bit more, a new slant and a bit of new flavor going on. The name sounds familiar, right? And I mean, like, Reavers aren't, of course, unique to DCSS, but I have a feeling they used to be around. I mean, there used to be very different selections in general in regards to the hybrid classes back when Crusaders were still around. Crusaders were still a thing. But okie dokie, we hit all of our skill caps that we had set for the moment here. I should double check, see where our min delay, or where our attack delay is sitting now, if it's reached min delay again with that additional shield point. Otherwise, I guess we could train invocations, keep fully in the theme of our god-focused runs here, and it is definitely allowing us to do some fantastic work during the solo. Don't recall Reavers, we started playing version 0.19. Yeah, would have been a long while back, but again, could just be my brain confusing it with any other vast number of sources that Reavers have been used in the past. I mean, there is... oh, should have guessed it was the Enchantress when I started seeing the slew of friends here. Okay, if I can get the timing just perfect on our stabs, should be putting the Enchantress to sleep right as they come up, and then we can one-shot them. Beautiful. Definitely love to see it. And then I'll just immediately head up to the stairs. Let's get out for now. Let the Berserk wear off on our one pal, and we can just slowly but surely make our way through the group here. Fantastic. And let's see what the Enchantress dropped. If there's anything there that we might wish to take forward with us here. Again, we of course do get all these quick blades just in time. Oh, I didn't even notice that the Enchantress had a quick blade of distortion. That would have been an adventure for sure. Reaver was removed in 0.8. Oh wow. Showing my age a little bit there. Fantastic. AC increases by 1 with the Fairy Dragon scales. Would give us See Invisible and resistance to corrosion, both of which we do not have at the moment. What would we be losing for it? Bit of strength, poison resistance. Not sure if that's on any of our other equipment, and I do kind of like the sleigh on this. So that is a tough one for sure. I mean, we can drop this other ring mail that we're not going to be using anytime soon. Could potentially drop this one as well, but there's no huge rush. For the time being, let's just jump back into the fray, shall we? Ooh, hello there, my constricting friend. Back up just so we get some additional heals, and then we should be able to take care of a Tentacled Monstrosity. Beautiful stuff. What type of tome was this? Was this just an Earthen Tome with Petrify? I think the Earthen Tome is just Petrify, so that's not too big of a deal. We have half decent resistances in general. Ooh, actually took a bit more damage than I expected for sure, but still not the end of the world. Why, hello there, my large friend. Oh, joy. Juggernaut right next to us. Let's just get some attacks started right off the bat here. Fortunately, we're evasive enough that we managed to make it through unscathed, but that could have gone a heck of a lot worse if the rolls had gone differently, so I'm glad to see it. I think I will pick up a resistance potion. Always love to have those to just beef ourselves up in a scary moment. I probably don't need more teleportation, but there's nothing I'm really saving my money for, so I can just buy all the might teleportation. Why the heck not? All we have in our shopping list is a couple of armor bits that we no longer really have any desire to use. So that is just fine. And you know what? Let's bring you back here real quick. You have to take a little bit of barbs damage there, but that's not the end of the world. Let's see, what are we looking for in our treasure trove today? The Horn of Garion. Interesting. I mean, I wasn't planning on clearing out the Vestibule of Hell this run. I guess we could always change that up, if we so desire. We should do fairly well in there once we get the pain sharing brand going. So it's definitely an option, it's feasible. One of those situations where we do start to shine a bit at the very least. Fantastic. Hello, my necromancer friend. Protection from fire ring we can definitely just toss out for the moment here. And a bunch of hasted mighted trolls is nothing to sneeze at, but fortunately Uskayaw makes short work of all of our new friends there. And yeah, nothing really to complain about so far. I'm playing exceptionally quickly here. Maybe not in pure speed, but just in regards to how little thought I'm actually putting into my actions, which is, you know, it's a good sign. It means that we're playing a strong character, but it also is a precursor to the unescapable or inescapable hubris that may or may not be coming our way. My guess is that this is the arcane portal here. Do I wish to go through it? I'm always leery, always slightly hesitant, just because I never know quite what to expect. And okay, so far we're already taking more damage than we're used to here. Might as well pull a grand finale just to ring the bell on that fight. Fantastic. And yeah, let's at least head down here. At least have the option to explore if we so desire. And we can pop right in to Takima's studio. Takima's studio. So my guess is that this is going to be lots of flying weapons. Hello there, my friend.